Hey guys, how are you? I wanted to tell you something that's pretty cool that happened the other day, and then just tune in with Erik, Archangel Uriel, to see what else he has to say about it, because it does involve him, along with just energy in general. And I also wanted to first let you guys know that I am going to be a special guest on this Sunday's Enter the Light Sacred Embers Blog Talk radio show. And that's going to be at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm super excited and very honored, super excited for this and very honored that I've been asked to be a part of this. I'm really looking forward to it. So, and if you guys want to call in, and if you get through, then we'll get to talk, possibly. This is my first time doing something like this, as in like through the Blog Talk Radio. I've been on, sorry, I've been on some panels and whatnot before, but I haven't done this yet. So this is a first for me. So I'm really excited. I'm going to get to do some channeling through that. So yeah, make sure you guys check it out. I'll put the link to it in the description to this. So I just realized that my thing is all undone. Super, super long strings came untied. The bow came untied. But yeah, so I'll leave the information and the link and whatnot in the description. So yeah, check that out, please, if you're feeling up for it and if you're not too busy this long weekend. Energies lately, guys? They have been so strong. It's been pretty intense. Again, it's illusion that it's intense. We don't have to play it this way. We're learning how to not play it this way. It's okay that we do. We're not to judge it. It's all happening for good reason. That being said, with an illusion, it's been pretty intense. I know I've been feeling it. But what's coming online in between these waves is really cool. This is a cool little segue there. So basically, hang on. So the other week, my friend was over, and in the evening she was heading home. I walked her up to the one bus stop because the one that's a bit closer to me wasn't running at that point. And this other bus stop's a bit further, and I know it's illusion I'm playing with, and I know technically I'm going to be okay. But walking to this bus stop, I don't walking to and from this particular bus stop when it's dark out or starting to get dark, just because it's between a few parks and whatnot. And again, I know technically I'm going to be okay, but I still cling to illusion a little bit, and I still get a little nervous. So I just prefer not to. I will, but I prefer not to. So she got on the bus, and I'm starting to walk back, and it gets dark enough that the street lights go on, and I start, and my illusion kicks in, my nervousness starts to kick in a little bit. So I turn to Erik, Archangel Uriel, and my spirit team, which when I say that, I always know my higher self is a part of this as well. Source, that we're all source, we're all one. So I turn to Erik, Archangel Uriel, and because he's the main one, he's my main spirit guide that I do work with. He's going to help me expand that to all, but right now he is my main one. Robin is a very close second. He's almost a number one as well, but Robin Williams, Archangel Raphael. But so I turn to Erik. Anyway, that's all side note. I turn to Erik, and I'm just doing my thought, shadow, self energy work with him. I'm talking to him about my thoughts and my feelings. Okay, I feel this way, and this is the thought that goes along with it. I'm thinking and feeling this, and this. I'm giving it to him. I'm inserting into his heart chakra. I'm visualizing it, inserting into straight into source light, all this stuff. And as I'm doing this, I start hearing these guys talking, and I couldn't see where they were, but they were ahead of me. And that started to make me more nervous, just because of my social anxiety kicking in, because I'm still working on social anxiety and that layer of illusion. I'm still working on my insecurities about myself. So part of my illusion, my shadow, is my lack of self-confidence, my insecurities about my body, particularly about my body, and then also just just other stuff. Anyway, I've got stuff that I'm still working on when it comes to loving myself and insecurities and accepting myself and my body. So that's where those insecurities kicked in with when I heard their voices. I was kind of already getting past the whole nervousness of just walking the area in the dark side. At that point, I was past the parks. But then I heard these guys talking and the insecurity about myself and my body started kicking in. And so I'm walking up this way and I noticed that there's these 3 guys walking like this way on the other side of the street. And that made me feel a little bit bad because I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna have to like walk right by them, and like, because again, not because I'm scared of them, but because of my insecurities about myself. And so I'm still doing like this thought and shadow self energy work with Erik as I'm going through this as well. I'm talking with him about this too. And just as we're starting to pass each other, I'm on one side there and the other, but as we're passing each other, one of the guys yells at me, "You're lovely." And I knew I heard him say "you're lovely," but again, my insecurity is kicking in or whatever. I'm like, I don't want to assume he's yelling something kind like that at me. I didn't want to just say, or like a compliment. So I didn't want to just say thank you if he wasn't, complimenting me. So I just go, have a good night. And then he yells back, "I appreciate you." And I go, "I appreciate you too." And I could see and feel 2 layers. Him just being this person, whatever. And then I could also feel Erik, Archangel Uriel, coming through and saying this to me so strongly. I could see and feel it so strongly. He's going ding. But it was also that layer of this is what we're starting to allow online more and more. And this is what's going to be coming through everyone and everything. That kind of just appreciation and love. It's making me want to cry. Because it's just like so beautiful and so powerful. And I knew, again, this is a point of we make our reality. Energy is playing as we allow it to, and everyone's playing roles that we're asking them to. It's up to each of us to allow the higher selves, who and what all truly is, to come online. I was in a place of false evidence appearing real, this fear programming that we've made within illusion, indulge within illusion together. And I did my work on myself, and look at how instant that brought that online. It's taken a lot of hard work to get to this point where things are starting to come on instantly like that, but it's finally started happening. And it's so cool, and I'm so thankful. Hang on 1 second. I just had it paused at 7:17. Didn't mean to do that. That's funny. So, yeah, it was just really, really cool and really beautiful, and it just totally made my day. It was just such a beautiful, magical moment. From human to human, but then also energy to human and energy to energy. All layers of it was just really cool and really beautiful. And even the process of it, going from that illusion place of fear to stepping into more of truth and reality. It was really cool. So, and I'm just wanting to tune in. I'm just tuning into Erik, seeing what he's saying. He's for anyone who can see energy or wants to practicing energy, he's leaning quite heavily on my back, his torso. I can feel the pressure of him. He feels like heavy, not because his energy feels heavy and dense, but because it's like, imagine a human leaning on your back with their weight on you, right? It's like that. I can feel his like weight on my back. He's got his arms around mine, and he's holding like his right hand is in my right hand, his left hand is in my left hand. He's got his face like resting on his chin resting on my shoulder, and he's right here, and he's like saying, "Hey guys, what's up?" And now he's like squeezing me. Not as in I'm at him, because I'm like, again, even with him, I'm insecure about my body, and I was fucking tickling my stomach, which I appreciate though. He's helping me work on this, so thank you. I love you. Saying I love you too. Now he's kissing at my cheek. Now I was turning to you guys, and he's going, "What's up, bitches?" I'm like, "You're starting with the bitches thing again," and he's just wiggling his eyebrows. He's going, "A word is a word. Let's have fun with it." Play, laugh, clapping, play, laugh. Okay. So what would you like to say about that? Yup, ding. We can come through anyone and anything, as long as you allow it. Like Chantal Tally is saying, it's up to each of us to allow this online. This is what everything actually is. Ding. He's smiling really big. He's going, it's so fucking cool. And he's pointing out how cool it is to watch from where he's at to see all this coming online. He's saying, not to compare, but in a sense, he's pointing out, it's not a comparison really though. Like, he's playing around with a comparison, but he's pointing out there's not really a comparison. It's just that there is this difference, and he is pointing out being in it and allowing it online in it. This process that we're going through right now is really cool. Ding. He's pointing out, even if you don't appreciate it right now, you can't see how awesome it is right now. You will. You're going to be so fucking grateful because it's so fucking cool. So fucking cool. What else are you saying? Bring me online, babies. Many and all are going to see me. It's because it's coming online in layers, and I'm seeing there's a few lighting up, and then a bigger group, and then bigger, until everybody's lighting up. We're all going to be seeing him, everyone. We're meeting up. Ding. My stomach just grumbled. He's teasing me. He's making grumbly noises. Stop. Okay, what else do you want to say about that? He's saying, watch and see. And he's like, watch and see. Watch and see. You'll see. You'll see. And the feeling along with that is keep yourselves open as much as you can. There's this matter of looking for it but not looking for it. It's like a try not try kind of thing. And the thing is, you get to a point where you don't need to look for it. It just happens. It's more so like he's saying, keep yourself open to it. It's almost like, excuse me, sorry. It's almost like he's giving like a little bit of a play challenge to everybody. Saying, keep yourselves open and aware and see me come through. Watch for me. He's saying, watch for me. And then it's like I'm seeing like a bunch of like spirit teams, loved ones, light bodies coming through, and they're all saying, watch for me, watch for me, watch for me. They're like, it's like everyone is challenging all of you guys, like challenging. It's very playful, but it's like a game to help bring this online. They're like, keep yourselves open and be aware and watch for us. Watch for us and see where we come through and see how much we can come through. It's like they're doing, what is it? The I remember it's Smokey the Bear, but apparently it's Smokey Bear. Is it Smokey Bear saying only you can prevent forest fires? But it's like they're like blocking out the forest fire part. They're like, only you can bring us online. It is like there's a play with the forest ranger stuff. Like, okay, I feel like there is something though with like, because why would you bring up forest fires and stuff? Oh, they're pointing out, okay, so the block with that was first because they don't want people to look into anything with this as anything bad. But what they're now referring to is, because I know that there was still something there, and they're referring to like forest fires bring nutrients and whatnot, and so there's that moment of chaos and a burning, but look what it brings online. Look what grows through the nutrients that comes from that. So it happens for a good reason. Everything is happening for a good reason, and what's coming online after this burning and this chaos that we're playing with an illusion right now is so cool and so beautiful, and it's beyond really what we can even really imagine right now. And I'm noticing that more and more personally myself. It's all of this is so much more bigger than what we've realized, and I understand why it needs to come online in layers. So all right, anything else you would like to say? He's again just blowing kisses like that. He's just saying he fucking loves you guys. I'm with you all always. He's giving out the reminder, don't ever be worried about making me tired, burning me out, sharing me. He's saying, remember, I'm unlimited. I'm with everyone always. As long as you're open to me being there, I'm there. And he's pointing out he can't not be there, but for him to come through, for you to notice him, you know, as soon as you give him that opening and you want it, he's there. And that goes for all of energy. Ding. Yeah. Saying I love you all so much. You have no idea. Saying, but you will. But you will. Saying, welcome home. I love you. And he's pulling you all into big hugs and just like rocking everyone around. So, all right, there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed that and found some of it kind of cool and interesting, and I don't know, maybe some stuff to hold on to when we're going through it, because what is coming online is really cool. So, all right, I love you guys all very much, and as always, oh yeah, so remember this Sunday, check out the links for the Sacred Embers, Enter the Light Blog Talk Radio Show that I will be a guest on. And yeah, thanks you guys. I love you all very much, and as always, have a wonderful now.